Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Shaniva Early, your craft doctor, and I'm coming to you with one of the designs that I did the live on yesterday, and it's the little birds here, and I have been practicing with this little bird, and I got it almost, except the last layer, because you have to line this up to make it look right. You have to line up all of your layers, and it is quite annoying if you do not line up all of your layers. So I am I just finished doing the yellow, which also you have to understand the order of things when you're doing this. So I have been working on this. I want to say this is like my third try. I um I did the flamingo, which was one of the ones that I showed you. The flamingo, I was a little off, but the flamingo you really couldn't tell. Um, and it's very tall, so it fit the whole card. And then I did the teacup, and I literally did the teacup 4 times because lining up this flower in the middle was driving me crazy. I could not get it right. And if you can tell, I'm a little off right here too, but it really doesn't matter. These cards are handmade, and for the people that will receive any of the cards, I don't think they'll be nitpicky like that. Um, they'll really just enjoy the fact that they've gotten the cards. But I wanted to come and show you this one in particular. This one is the birds. So I did the birds. So far, the body, which is the first one, is... oops. Okay. So the first one is this one. This one has to be the yellow one because it's the bottom layer, which is another problem with this. It doesn't give you any ideas on how to start this coloring process. So it really don't tell you to use yellow for that. You have to anticipate what is on the bottom layer. So that's the reason why I decided to come on and kind of show people how this works. And I'll do that with the other ones once I figure them all out, the color schemes out. So I'm using the Memento dye base inks, and my first layer, which is this one, is yellow. The second layer, which is this one, which gives you this part of the body, this green, I'm using this one. Then the third one is the branch, and that's this one. And you got to really figure out how to put it in the right place to get it in the right place to make it look like they're sitting on it. And then that's this one. And then the red, of course, you have to make sure that the eyes and stuff is centered in the beaks is centered in the right spot, which is this one. And then now I'm on number 5. And I kind of waited on this one because I wanted to show you how you had to be spot on for this. Because if you don't, your branch is going to end up in the wrong spot. So I'm standing up right now, doing this, trying to make sure that the top is correct. And at the same time, you got to make sure that your bottom is correct. And the last one, if you see this one, I was up too high on this side. So I was good here, but I was bad here. And so I'm looking all around it to make sure I'm in the right spot. The problem with this is crafting shouldn't be this hard. It should not be this difficult to try to craft and get something done. That's just not the premise of this type of thing. So this one is going to be done with put this here. The rich cocoa, because this is technically the outline of the bird and the branch that gives the branch its final structure. And these little dewdrops are really wonderful, especially when you're doing something like this and you don't need a lot of color, as opposed to big pads, and they store very easily. And that time, it turned out much, much better. It is now in the right spots, and it looks like the bird it's supposed to look like. I'm not sure if it will be better to do this. Oh, focus. I'm not sure if it's better to do this with individuals as opposed to using the stamp positioner or not. Because if you can hover over with your, if you can put your die on a stamp block and be able to hover over whatever you're doing, no, I will use a stamp positioner because I can't even get my hands from shaking. Yeah, I will use a stamp positioner because you could put it on there and then it will end up in the right spots. You can see, kind of where you can look front and back and forth to make sure you get them in the right spot. And then close down your window. So I really wanted you to see, I wanted you all to see this because I thought this was really, really a cute little, whatever this is. It's supposed to be like cute little birds. And you can say that you're the best of friends. The rest of it is happy anniversary with all of my love. May today be the start of a long and happy life together. And thank you. But I'm going to put on here, I was going to put best of friends, but I'm going to put on here thank you because of where it's going. It is going with the rest of the cards to our frontline workers. Okay, y'all. So don't do this. I need to put the tape on it. These magnets are uber strong. And I can't get it apart. Holy moly. Okay, let's see. I can't get them apart. I can't get the magnets apart. Because they so strong. Ouch. I'm trying to get the magnets apart. But I can't do it. Can you get this apart for me? Y'all, don't do like I just did and stick your magnets apart and have no way to get them loose. Okay? So, now I'm going to put the thank you in here. I'm going to do my thank you with, should I do it with a brown, a dark brown? I'll do it with the black. It's fine. Be careful, honey. Don't cut yourself. Let me do it one more time. Thank you.
Keep them apart.
Thank you, Hercules. Yes, sir. I'm keeping them apart right now. I ordered another magnet and haven't come in the mail yet. This is from my other Misty.
Doing your video?
I'm a video right now, yeah. Thank you.
That's pretty strong.
Yes, they are strong magnets. So, my husband had to get them loose for me because I couldn't do it by myself. But that's my own fault because I usually put the tape on it so that I can pick them up. And so there's our thank you. on the card. Okay. And then what I want to do is just to give this a little bit of, so it won't look like it's empty. I'm going to put some flowers on there from one of those other sets. Excuse me. And I did realize that I did not tape in this channel like I should have on Facebook. So if you want to see the YouTube video of the haul for all of these items, please go over to the YouTube channel, and it's an hour-long haul for all of these products that I just purchased. And so you can get a chance to see them. And I'm just now, what I'm doing is using the products that I got in my haul to do a card with. Well, I think that's going to be cute. Okay, so let's hold that down. Okay, I need a magnet up here. Let's make sure this is in the right spot. Yes, okay, so we're going to do this flower. I'm going to do it in the brown. And what you're watching this on is called Restream. And what it does, it allows me to stream on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn at the same time. I have to go over and check my LinkedIn and see if it's actually being taped over there. But I know it's being taped in the Facebook because I'm looking at it. And I know it's being taped on YouTube because it's connected. So I just need to go check that. Okay. And so I just wanted to put something to go with that. Thank you. With the, to put some stuff in that atmosphere of the thank you. And then I'm going to, I really wish I could it's too late to put those flowers down there, but it's not too late to put some butterflies in the atmosphere. So we're going to just put a few butterflies around our little birds. I think I like the little butterflies better. And the reason why I'm keeping everything kind of close to let's move this and put the little one here. The reason why I'm keeping them close to this side over here and not putting them at the bottom is because I need to mat this card base, card front, and so I can cut off the sides and the bottom and make it fit on a card base. Because this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. What color can we do the butterflies? Let's do one red. Let's do one yellow. And one green. Might have to repeat that yellow. I don't know. It might be too dark. Too light, excuse me. Yep, I thought so. Let's add some more to make this yellow a little darker. Okay. So let's put these back on their little carrier sheet. And okay. So now we're done with the creating the card. And then in order for it to fit on a card base, we need to cut this down from 4 1/4 to 4. Actually, it's supposed to be 3 1/4. 3 3/4. Ooh. Let's do 4 1/4. I mean 4. Let's do 4 to give it a little bit of room. And then let's take this down to 5 1/4. I'm going to take this down to 5 1/4 and see what it'll look like with a mat. See, that would look really nice, matted. But what I might do is black is so stark on a lot of card bases. So it's sometimes better to do it on a lighter, not so stark, like a gray. Here. Like a gray. Or even a brown would go well with this. Or what we consider craft. Craft cardstock would look nice on here. Also, I'm over here in one of my drawers looking at paper options. Yep. You know what? This is even better. How about that? Much better. Yes. So, okay, let's cut this down to 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. 4 1/4 right there. Okay. And we're going to take this card base. And in order for it not to be so white on the sides, I think I want to take the red. Yeah. Maybe not that stark red, but maybe this rhubarb stalk. And I'm just going to go along the ends. And this is usually how I get that color on the ends of stuff. As sometimes I use my blending tool. But if I just want a hint of color, this is how I do it. And it's just going to give you some contrast between the paper itself and the background. So with this, now we have a completed card front made from the flamingo, or no, these are the birds, from the little birds. And so this would be one, and I did this one because this would be nice for a male card as opposed to a female card. And so all I'm going to do is take that, and I have some card bases. Where are the card bases? I have 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card bases. Where's that stack of paper? Because when all else fails and I can't find a card base, you just make a card base. Plus, I have this thick paper. All I have to do is cut it down to 5 1/2, like that. Take my scoreboard right here. Score it at 4 1/4, which is half of the page. Use my bone folder and press that down. have a card base that's already a card. I like to put enough tape so it won't come up off the card. And so, see, we have a card base, as you can tell. And we just fit this right over the top. And now we have a card to go with in our little packet. And that's as easy as it goes. Just a new way to add something special to our workers that is on the front lines, no matter what the job is, our postal workers, our electricians, our DTE and consumers, and all the other electric gas companies, and just a good way to say thank you to them for doing what they do. So thank you for allowing me to come into your space. I just wanted to come and do this quick show and tell, as it were, on me putting this card, making sure that I can mat up. And this is garbage. I'm not going to use it because it's not straight. Thank you so much for allowing me to come in your space, and I will see you in the next one.